Think aloud activities in Compass. There are many Think Aloud activities for grade 3 through 8. These Think Alouds model, the teacher or the activity models the conversation that students should be having in their head about their reading.
So with these Think Aloud activities, they're a model of what good readers do when they're reading. What is their metacognition? And some of the strategies that they're thinking of with their model is this list that you're seeing. What are some things to clarify? How are you predicting what's going to happen? Summarizing. Do you have a picture in your head? Visualizing. Are you thinking of any questions as you're listening or reading that text? Remembering, reacting, and especially getting to that inference. These Think Aloud activities are also scaffolded for every grade level 3 through 8. They come in levels 1, 2, and 3. Level 1 is the most scaffolded with full model. Level 2 has some modeling and prompting and it allows more of the students to interact. And level 3 is fully independent.
So let's take a look at a level 1 and a level 3 activity. Right now we are logged in as a teacher, and on a teacher account from the dashboard you can run any activity. So just put the activity number here and then press play. This is a 5th grade level 1, so full scaffolding Think Aloud. I'm going to press here.
Hey, let me ask you something. What is the worst experience you've ever had with a bully? Just type out what you're thinking here. Then hit the done button. And if you want to see how other kids responded, just click the envelope.
Tripping on the bus. And we can see that it's already providing examples or that scaffolding for the group. Click on the examples.
I was playing frisbee chase with my best friend Meadow. That's where you throw the frisbee and then you chase it. And this one girl named Tammy took the frisbee away and threw it into the street. She's so mean.
Okay, so obviously this would be good to do beforehand. I'm going to go ahead and click done.
Okay. So, did you know you should be thinking about what you read while you are reading it?
For now, we'll put I've been through this before.
Good. Then let's get going, shall we? Everyone knows that bullying is bad, right? But what can you do about it? This passage might give you some ideas. This is called bully trouble. Kids can sometimes be mean. Yeah, no kidding. A recent study found that many kids are bullies. A bully is someone who picks on another person over and over again. A group of 1,001 kids took part in the study. How did they pick the kids? All the kids were in grades 5 through 12. They answered survey questions about bullying. Interesting. So take a second here. What sort of questions do you have about this study? Think about that for a second. When you're ready to move on, click the Keep Reading button.
So here you can see from the beginning list, one of the strategies that students should be doing while they're reading is to formulate questions. And so this gives the student a pausing point to be able to say, oh, I have a question, and then move on. So it's modeling that for you. And also you have the examples of other students if you want to show.
I have a question about the survey. I wonder what kind of questions they ask about bullying.
So you can show these examples to the class to help guide their questions. You can also pause here and ask for a question too. So we're going to keep on reading.
All right, let's move on. Bullying can take the form of hitting and pushing, and pinching and hair pulling. But bullying most often involves name calling, teasing, and threats. The kids said words do hurt, and they said it's the little things that lead to the big blow-ups, said one of the researchers. Some kids who are bullied get so upset, they start to bully other kids. Now, if you can, try to remember a time when you or someone you know was really angry and took it out on someone else. How do you think the person being bullied felt? Think about that for a few seconds. Then click the Keep Reading button.
As you can see, it will continue in on this format. And this is personalizing it with a full group, then you could ask within your class. We are now logged in as a student. So from a student account, a student can play any activity if they have the code number. The magnifying glass in the lower right-hand corner, if you click on it, you can enter the activity code. This is a 6th grade Think Aloud level 3, so no scaffolding. Press the magnifying glass and it will open.
Hi again, it's Katie. So I've got a great new reading passage for you. You're going to be reading this on your own, solo. Now, the Department of Multiple Choice is going to want to test whether you understood the passage. So, I suggest that you click on the atomic thought bubbles and note your thoughts while you are reading. Just type them in. Oh, and if you ever get lost, click the I'm Lost button right there. When you're done reading the whole passage, just let me know. Enjoy.
So you would go ahead and you would ask students to read it or a whole group, and then you would hit the thought bubble number 1, and immediately all of those strategies come up. So what would our notes be? Are we going to clarify something, predict, summarize? If we get stuck and we don't remember like what clarify means, you can click on that word clarify, and it gives a nice little definition. Use your common sense to sort out anything that's confusing. So then you would ask for some notes to put in there, and then you would close that, continue on reading. And then if you happen to use this in an individual manner or small group manner and the students get lost, you can go up and click on the I'm Lost button. And what's nice about the I'm Lost button is it just doesn't tell the students what to do, but it helps guide them so that they're not always relying on you for everything. So did you run into any words you didn't know? If that's true, then it tells you what to do. So each of those are kind of like that problem-solving guide for the student to do it on their own.
Okay, and then you would just continue on to read and annotate. Good. So that is, again, a level 3.